Capricorn, hello there, my friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early August 2021. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate you all. And we're going to get it started immediately with a couple of oracle cards here just so we can breeze on into this reading nice and smooth like. You know how we do it. So my God, Spirit Team, talk to me about Capricorn, please and thank you. What do we got? And we're just going to look at these oracle cards real quick, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you that nice bonus spread and see what you need to hear from the universe with the Starseed Oracle. So we have a lot of things for you to think about, many things to consider. Only take what hits, though. You know the deal with tarot. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is a page-like energy. It's very creative as well, but we'll get into that further. Let's get one more. This is a nice way to set the tone for the whole reading because sometimes it all links in. And I'm just going to say this as the second one comes out. Both of these cards are dealing greatly in creativity. Either the mind is very dreamy or there's a lot of creative action going on around you. But before we fully get into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the August subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Now, into this reading. This first card, it does remind me of the Page of Pentacles in a way. Notice the instrument, the yin-yang. You might be wanting to learn new things, create, or express yourself in a creative manner. If you've been going through a lot of rough emotions or situations, it might be a good outlet for you to create something, whether it's writing, whether it's music, whether it's art, painting, sculpture. That's what this feels like to me, especially with the next card we have going on here. Look at the symbolism on her. She literally has all these different creative implements and tools in her hair, on her head, on her mind. So aside from the message we were just already speaking about, this can be your mind being very, very active in this time, having a lot on your brain, literally. So I do feel that any creative endeavor could be very beneficial for you in various ways. So let's get into tarot now. It is what it is. That sets a nice little tone for us as we get into the reading. So let's shuffle it up. We'll get you 3 in the upright, then we'll intuitively clarify as always. So my gods, talk to me. At the beautiful Capricorn collective. Now, last week, the reading was titled Here They Come, and the week before that was a serious omen, possibly getting number signs, synchronicities from the universe. So I want to have a little look here at what the energies could be doing currently and in the coming days. So let's get these out here. I always say they're always shifting and changing, which is true. Wow. Beautiful. 10 of Cups in the first position. Love it. That's a good way to start, regardless of what the clarifiers are, regardless of what else comes out. The 10 of Cups is extremely nice. We have the 4 of Pentacles right in the middle. Maybe you're holding on to something. We'll explore that further for sure. I mean, it could be stable, something stabilizing. All right, we have the Queen of Swords, which is a very serious type of energy. Could be a serious individual. So let's talk about these. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes before we get the juicier intuitive stuff on the bottom. The 10 of Cups in position number 1. You know, all the 10s do talk about the closing of a cycle, but to me this is emotional fulfillment, something that makes you extremely, extremely happy. This is sort of the energy of wish fulfillment, something you're working towards coming to fruition. So this is a good omen, once again, that something could pay off for you or something could go very well. This is just having all that beautiful emotional stability within yourself. And I like it. Something good could be coming your way. As we progress through, the next couple of cards are a little serious in nature, and I'll explain why. The 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, it could be somebody who's really watching over their money, like keeping a very tight budget. You could be holding on to something. It's a guarded type of energy. You might be dealing with somebody where the communication's a little choppy, but you think of somebody holding on to something and not letting it go. This is like the inverse to the 6 of Pentacles, where it's charitable, but this one, someone is holding on to something. So if that's not you, maybe someone you're tied to is like, whether they're holding on to an emotion or a physical item or you. We'll see when we clarify, though, because there's a million different ways this can go. On the back end, we have the Queen of Swords, very stern, very serious. You might be tied to an air sign here. She is no nonsense in her ways, okay? Like, she tells it like it is, very truthful, very honest. I do like her energy. I like to call her the Queen of Thorns. The negative inverse to this card is somebody might be acting a little emotionally cold, a little calculating. There are planning aspects with her as well. So it could just be someone in serious mode, taking something very serious and planning accordingly. We'll see, though. We're going to dive deeper. Let's jump in and clarify. And so we're going to get one more good shuffle for you here, Capricorn. Put those there for you to see. So So my guides, talk to me. What do we have for Capricorn, please? Early August. It's an interesting mix-up of energies, I'll say that. That's what we got going on. So only take what hits for you. Okay, and this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your knowledge of tarot. Because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. So if you can pull more messages out of this, that's a great thing. We're going to go in on this 10 of Cups, though. Why is the 10 of Cups here for the beautiful Capricorns? Could be matters of the home as well. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles, and that could represent you or another earth sign. And what do we think of with the King of Pentacles generally? Even though this is the intuitive message, he is very stable, material abundance, and I'm just going to stick to that message I was feeling with the 10 of Cups. Something could really go your way in the near future. And I know that's a little vague, but I have to be. There's a lot of Capricorns going through a lot of different things. Regardless of what comes out in the rest of this reading, something nice, a 10 of Cups could be coming your way. So whether that is something relationship built or it is something material world, like there could be some sort of win, some sort of victory pushing its way towards you. It could be in the pipeline. Okay, because this is someone who's in control of their material world as well. So if things have been a little hectic, you can expect to possibly put things under control, get things sorted out. So just take it however it hits for you. But I'm seeing the Pentacles here. It's earthy. That's your sign. Something really good could be coming towards you, whether it's a win, payoff, victory, whatever we want to call it. It feels nice. We're going to keep it moving to the 4, though. Because I feel like regardless of what we have here in the front, there might be a couple little hiccups. There might be a couple of warnings. You know how life is. Let's see what's up with this 4 of Pentacles. Why is it here for Capricorn? Please. What do we got? I'm interested to get to that Queen of Swords, though. Like I said, okay, we have the 6 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there might be something that has already happened that you need to release in some way. Now, I'm not saying that's a person, and even if you're cross-watching, I'm not definitely saying that's you. But the 6 of Cups is a card of history. It could be a card of soulmates sometimes as well. But I think of the memory. I think of the mind. Looking back to the oracle cards we had, a lot of it was mental action, a lot of that going on. So when it shows up in reverse, I think of rough things that may have happened in the past, trying to live in the present. So everyone goes through certain traumas. Everyone goes through certain roadblocks and challenges. This middle alignment is telling me that if it's not you, someone you're close to is really clinging on to something that's already happened, and that might be impeding their progress in a way. Okay, so maybe do a little soul searching and see what you might be clinging on to that no longer serves you. All right, and it could just literally be a person even clinging on to you in a way. Okay, as I always say, there's a million different Capricorns, so take that however it hits, but that's a clear message to me. Okay, we're going to keep it moving over to the Queen of Swords, then I'll give you a quick recap before we get your bonus spread. Very layered reading this week. But let's see what's up with this Queen of Swords. Also, I want to note, we also have a King and Queen, and even though they are of different suits, that could be a signal that there's a soulmate situation going on or a romantic thing. I know not everyone's going through romance, but I figured I'd mention it, especially since we have the 6 of Cups. So why is this Queen here? Why is this Queen here for Capricorn? We have the King of Cups, aka Mr. Kyle of Cups without the beard, showing up in reverse. So more of that kingly action, but notice he is in the reverse. I feel big time this is someone being super stern and serious. You might either need to detach your emotions from a situation, or this could be somebody that is in that mode, just thinking with the brain, thinking with the logical mind, someone who's extremely serious. Because when we see the King of Cups, aside from creativity, we think of emotions, emotional balance. Him in reverse, you know what that's about. And with the seriousness of this Queen of Swords, I feel like either you need to detach yourself emotionally from a situation, or there is someone you're tied to that is acting very serious in their ways. And with a King and Queen, once again, those interpersonal relationships could even be conversations back and forth, because you know kings and queens, they're always communicating with each other. That's a big thing with court cards. So there could be some serious conversations coming in or serious messages. But I feel like there is a need or somebody detaching themselves emotionally from a situation. So we're going to go through a quick recap before we get into your bonus spread. If you'd kindly look down in the box, my friends. Position number 1, we have the 10 of Cups with the King of Pentacles. Absolutely love this energy. It's beautiful to me. It tells me there could be a big win or a big victory coming your way. Whatever things you're going through, whatever you're pushing towards, whatever your goals are, This is an energy of wish fulfillment and especially material world stability. Love it. In the center, we have the Four of Pentacles, somebody clinging on to something, with the Six of Cups in reverse. That just gives me the vibes of clinging on to something that's already happened. Okay, the Six of Cups is a card of the past. And as I was already speaking about, we all go through ups and downs. We all have painful memories and even traumas for most people. But this needs to be processed. Somebody needs to move through this. And if it's not you, like whoever you're watching this for might be going through that as well. They're just like clinging on to that, clinging on to it. On the back end, we have the Queen of Swords with the King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, we have water, we have air, we have earth, a big mixture of energy showing up within this whole entire reading. But I feel like this is either somebody detaching themselves emotionally from a situation, which makes sense with this middle alignment, needing to let go of something, or someone, needs to do that. Like you might be overly emotional or too emotionally invested in this situation, and you need to look at it with the logical mind. So please take a screenshot if you'd like to look into it further. We're going to get your bonus spread now. Interesting reading, definitely a different flavor from last week. Let's shuffle it up. What does Capricorn need to hear? Please, let's talk to me. Talk to me about Capricorn. And I'll do the same thing here, just pull you 2 quick cards so we can put a capstone on this reading. It's a nice way to end things off. And we're going to see what you need. I'll give you the literal and the intuitive feels that the cards give me. Okay, we have star ancestors, and I feel like this is something that comes up for you every now and again. Could talk about family. Yeah, I'm getting a family vibe off of that initially. Of course, there's other messages, but something about family here. Something about family. Okay. And we have lifting of the veil. So there might be something made known to you. If you've been soul searching, if you've been looking for a specific piece of information. But let's get into it one at a time. The star ancestors, as I already said, my intuitive feelings was bringing a spotlight or a highlight to family, those close interpersonal relationships. But I also mentioned this. It is pictured, there are some pyramids pictured in here. Those are megalithic structures, and they are very stable, grounded. So maybe good things are coming. We did see that King of Pentacles with the 10 of Cups. This could be some nice incoming stability as well, especially if we're talking matters of the home. It says hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper on its literal meaning. So that ties in perfectly with the next card, the lifting of the veil. So I'm going to double down on that message and say that you might be receiving some information, or something might be made clear to you when both of these cards are tying up together. Whether that's internal soul searching information, or somebody lets you know something. There might be an unexpected information drop coming your way. Very intriguing. It literally says questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. And we saw that within the reading itself, that there might be something being clung on to. It's up to you to do the soul searching if that's something you need to do, if that's part of your journey. Not everybody can do those spiritual soul searching types of missions through the everyday life. Things get crazy sometimes. But there's a big focus on information, and things might be made clear to you. So Capricorn, we'll leave it at that for now. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the August subscriber surprise. For the August subscriber surprise, I'll be giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Gilded Tarot Royale. It's one of my most favorite decks out there, and it's gorgeous. So if you'd like to get your name in for the running, you only need to do 2 things. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments, if I could grant you any one wish, what would it be? You'll be entered to win, and at the end of August, I'll announce the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.